Now that's him. That's definitely Eddie Myers.
This one down to you, is it?
Look, you know the routine. When I switch on the mic, it'll be recorded and everything will be transcribed.
They eat together, they talk for hours every night, when they are getting very pally, do you know what I mean?
You never had a brother. I did not lie to you. It's cash, nearly $1 million. Split it 50-50. Larry, you and my little girl were this close to it.
Doesn't matter, he's planning a bloody robbery. Jefferson says those girls are cleaning him out. He's got to go for it.
We don't know that for sure.
We haven't found out where they're keeping him.
He's somewhere close to Regent's Park, and McInnes has agreed to let him exercise early mornings. The rest will be up to you.
He's bloody unconscious. He's soaking wet. Look at his sheets. I'll call an ambulance.
$500,000. That's what I'm giving you, Larry. You spent 20 years on the force. You're never going to make that much.
Did he say anything in the ambulance? Did he or didn't he? Was he unconscious or was he not?
Yeah. And no, he didn't say that.
Myers twists my head around. You just keep messing everything up.
That's an understatement. Give us the HP. Do you want half this?
Mac, I'm serious. I don't know whether he's lying to me or whether he's not.
So you want off it?
Yeah.
And what about the court case? What with the bleeding marijuana and screwing Myers' girlfriend, you're lucky still to be on the job.
Look, Mac, I don't want to quit the force. I just want to quit Myers.
Just Myers. You think you can pick and choose, do you? I want him, son. I've got 2 weeks to get him before he gets to ready. Now, if I get him through you, that's fine, even though you do make me sick to my stomach. There are lots of kids at the Met who give their hide teeth this caper. Go on, take 24 hours, sort yourself out. I forget what you completed out just now. Go on, I'll pay before I change my mind. Give us a scotch, Glynis. Big one. Take away the taste of that shepherd's pie. I think it still had his crutch in it.
Larry, we've got to talk. I don't think I can go on like this. Larry.
Jefferson's been whittering on about you wanting some exercise. You're just out of hospital. Fit for early morning jogs, are you? That what you want?
Well, anything for a bit of fresh air, Mac. Where's Jackson?
Get him out of my sight.
What about Jackson? Goes he in or out?
I'm thinking about it.
Just lost 2 days, Mac.
You're telling me? Think I don't know? Now, sod off.
Hello, Mac?
In the garden!
Look, will you shut up? Look, can you get them out?
You didn't promise?
Yeah, look, you were right. I just needed some sleep. Yeah, and this time I won't let you down, okay?
You seem happy.
I am.
Glad one of us is.
Look, I need my clean shirts, my socks, my tracksuit and my good trainers.
Do you know you treat this place like a hotel? I never know when you're going to be back, when you're going. 1 minute it's snapping everyone's heads off, next minute it's all smiles. One of these days, you know, you're just going to walk back in here and just...
And what?
Don't.
Oh, come on, Sue. You know how important this case is to me?
Yeah? Me and the kids, how important are we? If it wasn't for Colin, I wouldn't know what the hell's going on.
What, you mean Frisbee? What's he been saying?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. What's he said?
Larry! You see? Look at you. What's he been saying? I'm your wife. I'm not under interrogation.
Look, Sue, I'm under a hell of a lot of pressure here. I mean, last night I tried to quit this job, but I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Why not?
Look, Eddie Myers interacts with me. He won't speak to anybody else except me.
The police are hanging around the kids' school. They're parked outside the house. I've been told not to let them play out on the street. I mean, how long is this going to go on for, eh? Do you ever think what it's doing to me? That maybe I need you at home, eh? I need somebody at home.
Look.
Oh, don't! Just get out! Go on, get out!
Look, if it makes you feel any easier, I'll have a word with Frisbee, okay? It'll only be another 2 weeks, I promise.
Been 4 days, nothing doing. Short of driving them to the bloody bank, I don't know what to suggest.
We can't keep all these men and vehicles on standby forever, Mac. And they're screaming at the cost as it is. This is a waste of time and money. Get him over to the secure unit at Reading.
Why the hell doesn't he make a sodding move? Why? What's he waiting for? Made it easy enough for the bastard.
Fifth day, no contact. Myers just runs with Jackson.
It was him. It was him. Now what do?
We wait.
It's 10:30 p.m. The tapes are sealed and on their way to HQ. No, nothing. Just lots of chess, Scrabble and Monopoly.
Good. You're learning fast.
This is DI shrapnel. It's 0700 hours. Still no contact. Returning to base. Over.
Come on, Eddie, come on, get in.
Hold on. How'd we do? We take anything off?
Did he drop something?
Wait, not yet. You find something?
Let's box.
We only got till Friday, then they're pulling the whole operation. What the hell is he waiting for?
Jackson's doing his stuff. He tells him one more time we're taking him to Reading. I think
He's skint. His girls are cleaning him out. He's got to want that cash more than ever. Why didn't he make a move? Why?
Well, maybe he can't. He's got to clock all the backup we got on him.
Let's you and me go for broke. Tip him off he's only got one card. And Frank, be subtle. Don't tell Jackson.
You're the boss, but this is in the book, yeah?
It'll be in the book, Frank. Now piss off.
Have I moved my... I know you.
Gotcha, Eddie. You can't beat me. I'm a master. Tomorrow, tomorrow.
One car and just you and me.
Tomorrow, tomorrow.
Checkmate.
Keep driving! Pass the keys and cuffs to Jackson. Tell him to do it, Larry. As he says, Tom. Now, you just keep driving straight ahead and don't try to be a hero. Chuck your personal radio on the floor. Come on! Click on your radio controller. Good man. Pull over.
I'm going to slide across the front seat, son. Face down.
Crawl out. I'll take that. You stand well back on the pavement, Larry. Out! You got 3 seconds. You in or out?
Mac, it's Frank. It's going down. It's on.
We're keeping off the car-to-car radios. He's ditched the driver. He's got Jackson with him. We're out of the park on our way down Baker Street. Over.
Eddie, this is crazy. Why go into Baker Street? You're going to smash into someone. Where's the siren, Larry? 5 seconds to get your wire off. Do it!
Maintain patrol radio silence. All units switch to scramble position yellow. He's in Baker Street. We've got Jackson's wire. He's feeding us the route. Warn all cars, stand by. Do not, repeat, not apprehend. Stay well back. Stop the frick.
He's cut the siren. Left! He's gone left!
Okay. Now, you're in or out, Larry? 500 grand.
I'm in.
Let's go.
You hungry? You a good breakfast, Colonel.
Well, that's 1850, sir. Your change.
Thank you.
Unit 331 to control. Confirm if Zodiac contact is in place. Over.
We got him on the grid. Over.
He's ditched the car, he's still got Jackson, and we got his wire.
The red from Granada.
Last three numbers of the registration are FHP. Good one.
We've got him on the grid.
We're on him. Great. Jackson's doing his stuff. We got a bleeper.
OK, we can open radio channels now. Get that car number out. But let nobody touch it, go near it, or tip the bastards off. I'm heading for the city.
Suspect's car crossing into Grosvenor Square. Red Granada, 2 occupants. We have the registration number. Feeding back to grid. Over. Myers wearing a red tracksuit. Jackson wearing dark blue tracksuit. Over.
Suspect's car is turning right into Brooks Mews. We'll stay with them but keep back as instructed. Over.
Roger.
He's slowing down. He's turning right into the car park adjacent to the Connaught Hotel.
Let's go in.
Roger, we will not, repeat, not follow them in.
Well, what are you going to do, rob a car?
You think I'm a thief? This is the lower basement, isn't it? Oh, very nice. Hey, Larry. Don't mess with me. You don't want in on this. You can opt out now.
I'm just looking out for us, okay?
Sure we've got the right place. Yes, I'm bloody sure. We've got Myers' map, and this is the place his girlfriend brought Jackson to. All we've got to do is wait. Anything on the Granada yet?
Yeah, we traced it to a car park. We're waiting on feedback. But we might want to look at this. Myers used it. It's blunt. It's a potato peeler. Those window cleaners ours?
Yeah, and the road sweeper and the motorbike couriers. I think all the airports watched. If we lose him this time, Frank, I'll find a way of cutting my throat with that potato peeler. Well, they're opening in 15 minutes. They've got the Granada. There's no sign of them. They reckon they're on foot.
Right. Passport, tickets. Got 3 extra tickets for your wife and kids. Plane takes off from Stansted. This time tomorrow we'll be in Canada. Come on.
They could have changed cars. We've checked out each floor. No sign of suspects.
They could have walked out of here.
Oi! I've a line of cars waiting to go out. What do you want me to do?
Nobody leaves. Who's on the barrier?
Start letting the cars through. Take down the registration number of any car with 2 males, red tracksuit, blue tracksuit.
Buongiorno, come sta?
Molto bene, grazie.
Un'omelette alla parmigiana, uovo strapassati con salmone affumicato, acqua minerale e 2 caffè, grazie. Voila. 1 safety deposit key. Like I said, no guns, no violence. We just walk straight in. £1 million.
There we go. Thank you.
They found their clothes stashed in the gents. 2 sets, tracksuits, 1 pair of trainers. You better come up.
Anything going on inside the bank?
No, we've been open half an hour. It's very quiet.
They've changed clothes. They found the running gear. Say a few Hail Marys, will you?
Suffocating in there. Hey!
I didn't come this way before.
Remember, you leave the chat to me. Keep your eyes on the receptionist. There's an alarm bell at her feet.
Eddie, we've just passed the bank.
chicken out on me, are you, Larry?
Look, you've left the keys in the ignition.
Just might have to make a quick exit.
Suspect could have been using a red Sirocco, a white Mini, or green XJS Jag. No reg or bills. Going the green Jag was alone, but the car park attendant thinks it could have been suspect. Over.
Bloody marvellous.
Well, everything seems to be in order, Mr. Jackson. If you would just wait one moment, I'll have to get authorization from the manager.
Just ease up and look front, Harry. Smile. Not as nice as the old-fashioned banks, is it? We're going to be going through that door. Don't forget the briefcase.
Mr. Jackson, the key. You come this way, please. Slight tight squeeze, I'm afraid. This way, sir.
Leave it open.
No, I can't do that, sir. Everybody else can come down.
Exactly. What's your name?
Geoffrey Archer.
Well, we are in good company. Now, Geoffrey, you do as I tell you and you won't get hurt. I know where every alarm pressure pad is, so let's just keep this nice and easy.
Just do as he tells you.
Larry?
Security code, 5 digits. Widget. Now, you're doing very well, Geoffrey. Let's just keep it nice and relaxed. Big smile. 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 That's it, Larry.
Mr. Jackson, could I have your keys and documents? Thank you. If you would sign just here. I'm afraid only one person is allowed.
Get in this! Don't move! Get away from the pressure pads. Move! Don't step on Larry! Open the door. Just do as he says. Move it! Move in!
The green Jag being spotted by a patrol car 2 streets away. This could be it.
You'll be all right. You never said anything about using a gun?
I haven't used it yet.
Look, give it to me! Shut it!
All I want is my dough.
Right, let's get started. You! Which of these boxes goes back 6 years? Come on!
Upstairs in 2 minutes, right?
Larry, stop a second. Larry!
Right?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Nothing's wrong.
Good boy. Blue bags! I've got it! Get him in the bag! In the bag! Quick! Briefcase! Get the briefcase!
bloody bank alarm. Where's it coming from?
We've been stuck. Did you hear the bloody alarm?
Down! Get down! Everyone down! You won't get hurt! Get down! Oh my God! No! No! Look, it's all right! I am a police officer and no one is going to get hurt! Now you open the door!
Wait! Eddie, wait! Get in the car. Give me the gun, asshole. It's a dummy. A fake. Look, let me drive. Let me drive! For Christ's sake, drive! Get in the car!
Progress Millways Bank City Road. 2 white males carrying firearms.
I lied about the gun, Larry. Now put your foot down. Move it. Move it! Are you in or out? In or out? In or out?
We got it! Jackson and Myers in the green jag!
Jaguar, green Jaguar, moving very fast. Here's Jaguar, this by the driver. Looks like they're heading to London Bridge.
Headed for London Bridge, then backtracked here, and we lost them until here.
Moving up Bishopsgate.
They're moving up Bishopsgate.
Killing Road from Artillery Lane. Suspect vehicle passing in front of us. Approaching car.
223, go ahead, over.
There's a train direct to Stansted. If you're losing at the station, go direct to the platform. But stand well back because Myers is armed. If need be, let him get on the train. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Look, I drove fast because Myers had a gun in my neck. I mean, if he wasn't on that train, he had to be in the station. And he can't have gone far, can he? Because we've got the briefcase with the passports and the tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right there. Go and get yourself cleaned up. They're coming back in.
But if they got him...
No! No, Jackson, they have not.
Junk, passports and the kind of buy for your kidneys
Female?
at Woolworths.
flight tickets are all
Can you give me the
throwaways.
details?
But every flight brief I checked out, it wasn't on one of them.
Hide on Wednesday morning.
Stands, everywhere.
The cashier's called Jeffrey Archer. Shit, have you read this?
Boss, we've traced the jag. Hired Thursday, woman, paid in cash, described as young, early 20s, blonde, slim build.
Woman rented the Granada Gov, same description. Young, blonde.
Oh, Mac! The bank manager and the cashiers are ready for home. Do you want to see him again?
No, they can go.
What's going to happen to me, Mac? He had a gun stashed.
Correction. You had the friggin' shooter. You had it, and we got witnesses that sodding saw you with it.
I took it off him.
Would Detective Sergeant Lawrence Jackson go to Commander Havigal's office, please?
You want it?
With weather and fuel stops, 60 hours in all, right? Is she gonna make it? Is she capable of that speed? We've got to go 400 miles between fuel stops. We're on our way. What's the matter, baby?
What will happen to him? To Lawrence?
You care? My, oh my, oh my. You do care, don't you? Hmm? There must be more to our Mr. Jackson than I thought.
Under the circumstances, Sergeant Jackson, your entire interaction with Edward Myers will be scrutinised to ascertain whether or not criminal proceedings will be taken against you.
Look, I know how this must
Jackson, I cannot discuss it. If criminal proceedings are entered into, you should retain a legal advisor. If they do not, you will go before a disciplinary hearing. You are, as from today, suspended from duty, pending inquiries.
Want to keep these?
Oh, yeah, frame them. Put them on the wall.
It's not funny.
You think I think it is?
What's the worst that can happen?
I'd go to jail. I'm serious. I mean, I found him. He insisted I was put on the secure unit. I mean, I helped him pull the robbery. He even drove the getaway car. Oh, shit.
Aren't you leaving something out?
Isn't that enough?
What about his girlfriend?
Frisbee.
He was always here, Larry. And there were those phone calls and the way you were behaving.
What way? I've been working my arse off.
Working? Spending the night at the Hyde Park Hotel with Eddie Myers Tart? Did you enjoy the opera? Yes, I do know, Larry.
Swat, Frisbee. Two-faced bastard. I'll break his neck.
Don't, Larry!
Why not? I might as well get done for assault.
Don't kick that door!
Oh, great, yeah. I'm gonna lose my job. I might go to jail. If I want to kick my door, I'll kick the bloody house down.
Please don't, Larry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sue. So sorry, Sue.
I wanted to tell you about me and Colin, but then all this happened. I never meant to get you into trouble. I never meant it to happen between Colin and me. But I'll stick by you and... Well, Dad would always give you a job in his shop. I mean, maybe it's happened for the best. You know I've never liked you being in the police.
Sue. I love my job. It's all I've ever wanted to do.
Hey, come on. First in the back, eh? Come on. No, come on, both of you.
Eddie Myers' boat left its mooring 3 days ago. The crew asked the harbour master to arrange them to drop anchor at Cairn. Interpol have promised us every assistance. So, thanks for coming in, Jimmy.
We think we've got the ID on the Del Marino girl. Her real name is Ana Maria Morales. Listed runaway, she's been busted for thieving in Malaga. Part of a Kid Street gang, ripping off the tourists, that kind of thing. Last seen in 1988. The other girl, calling herself Charlotte Lampton...
I get the feeling they think Jackson was in on it from the word go.
Oh, bollocks.
I mean, the description...
He's not bent, Frank. He's just bloody incompetent.
Both girls either get...
We all are. Those two women were under our noses the whole time. One of them even under Ruddy Jackson.
Well, we had nothing on them, Mac, did we? I mean, they're just these pieces of skirt. I mean, the villa, the art galleries, they're all in their joint names. I mean, Frisbee gave you a statement, Mac.
Do you love me?
Of course I do.
But you're not in love with me, are you? If it makes it any easier for you to answer for real, I'm not in love with you either. Well, I guess we don't have to make any decisions now. I just thought I'd let you know, that's all. I'll sleep in the spare room tonight. You sure you want to take on another copper? If I was in your shoes, I'd think twice.
There will be no criminal charges taken against you, Sergeant Jackson, but you will remain on full pay and suspended from all duties until you've been before the disciplinary board. If you wish to be represented, that is your prerogative, and you will be informed in due course of the date of the hearing. That's all. You may go.
Thank you. You know Fred the Stitch, the tailor, makes suits for the royals. Not a bad fit, eh? Not too sure about this tie.
I think you're mad, Larry. You know what they'll all be saying.
They can say what they like. I never instigated that robbery. They want to treat me like a leper, that's fine by me. Frisbee been feeding you all the info, has he?
Why go in front of them looking like a tailor's dummy? If you didn't get paid off, why go and look as if you did?
Looking is not the same as doing. Maybe not this tie, eh?
I saw Edward Myers tried to get out. He went for the door, but it was over in a second. The van came straight at the car. Jackson lifted his hands to protect himself, and Myers was drawn across his body, like this. That's how he saved Jackson. Nearly got himself killed.
Would you say, Chief Inspector, that Sergeant Jackson felt in any way indebted to Myers?
I think he thought he saved his life. Unintentionally, he did.
In your report, after the accident, you clearly state that Detective Sergeant Jackson is to be replaced. Yet 3 days later, he's reinstated with the secure unit. Can you explain your reasons?
The bank, marked with this red arrow, was our target. We were led to believe via tapes, recorded and in transcript, that this would be the main escape route. The bank had also furnished us with information regarding the opening of a deposit account in the name of Miss Lola Del Marino. Myers also drew detailed maps of the interior of the bank. We therefore came to the conclusion that Myers' intention was to gain access to the secure areas within the bank and, having effected the robbery, make his getaway northwards.
Will DC Summers, DI Falcon, DC Frisbee and DI Shrapnel come in, please?
This one down to you, is it? Stay away from Felix. Pure Cashmere, 2000. Stay away.
He's twisting your head.
You smile, you remind me of Mickey.
You don't have a brother. I never meant it to happen between you and me.
You're already on.
Sergeant Jackson?
Stay away, stay away, stay away.
Sergeant? Will you come in, please?
Sir, at every possible opportunity, I tried in some way to leave clues for DCI McInnes.
But you changed clothes, you ate breakfast, you were with Myers for more than 2 hours. You telling me there wasn't one single opportunity to...
No, sir, there wasn't.
I mean, I had to stay with him. And in some ways, I had to prove to Mac that I... Sorry. Detective Chief Inspector McInnes, that I could handle the situation. I'd already asked to be released from the case.
Wait a minute.
We did have an off-the-record chat, sir.
I think we should have a short break now. Thank you, gentlemen.
It was a chat over a pint. It was after Myers had been taken to hospital.
Just cool off, Mac. You know they'll ask you anyway.
Well, what's all this about asking me? I'm not the one in front of the disciplinary board. All I wanted was Myers. I had him. And that kid let the bastard loose.
Look, I took it off him. I've already admitted I had the gun in the bank and in the street.
Then why, Sergeant Jackson, if by then you knew all the officers were at the wrong location, did you assist Myers in the robbery? He had the money? Why did you not at this stage arrest him?
Because I was scared I might lose him. Because, as you just said, everybody else was in the wrong location. I followed Myers out. He was in the street, about to get into the car.
And you still had the gun?
Yes. I ran across the street. In fact, I shouted.
Stop, Eddie, stop. No warning that you would, as a police officer, use the gun. No warning to passers-by, correct? So now explain how you drove the vehicle, stating that Myers had the gun to your throat, if, as you have just stated, you had it.
I shouted that I wanted to drive the car, right? At first he refused, and then he moved out of the driving seat.
But you've still got the gun, Sergeant.
I just thought if I drove the car, I might be able to control the situation a bit more.
The getaway vehicle was being driven at a speed of between 70 to 100 miles per hour. You were the driver, yes?
I drove towards the tunnel, towards the back wall tunnel. He said it was a fake. The gun, and so I just let it go. And then he picked it up and released the safety catch, and he stuffed it in my neck. And then Eddie... Myers said that he'd lied about the gun. He told me to drive fast. He said if I slowed down, he'd shoot me. I just hoped that we'd be picked up.
You were, Sergeant.
Everyone's clear to go apart from Sergeant Jackson. Will you wait?
I have taken everything into consideration, Sergeant. I find you guilty of foolhardiness, perhaps, more than gross error of judgment. You acted without, I believe, criminal intent, as has already been determined. But at the same time, your behaviour must be reprimanded. You will be fined £3,000. You will lose your rank and will be returned to uniform for 2 years. After 2 years, you can apply to be considered for reappraisal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Do you reckon we were in for a rap then? I mean, he sort of inferred it, didn't he?
Right, he'll be all right.
You know what I reckon? I reckon he's still in England.
Glynis?
I mean, where else can he be? If he tries to get to France, I'll take bets.
Demoted. Fined £3,000 and he's back in uniform.
All I ask is live long enough for me to get you, Eddie Myers, because I will. And I'll keep on looking till they grab the last nail in my coffin. What about me? What do I get?
As you expected, Jimmy.
So I'm out, I suppose they'll let me get the trial over and then... Well, you got Minton, Bingham, a few other heavies. Any news? Well, I'll say this for him, he's got some bottle.
Oh, don't worry, I don't want to have a drink with you. I just came to give you this. I've left a letter of formal resignation on your desk, and I'll clear out my locker tomorrow.
Oh, sit down, you flesh bugger. Come on, he's not contagious. Hey, shift up, come on.
Thanks all the same, but, sorry. I am sorry, mate.
They're playing your tune, Sergeant. There you go, lads.
He's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh, yes, he is! Oh, yes, he is! Oh, yes, he is! Oh, yes, he is! God, he's a dedicated follower.
We did it.
Not everything went according to plan, Eddie. They didn't fire me.
What?
I said they didn't fire me. You shouldn't have lied to me about your brother, Eddie. You shouldn't have lied to me. Gotcha, Eddie. Hey, checkmate.
We did it!